I know you've heard about Biden giving a pardon to his son. You've probably heard that it was for 11 years. You may have even seen that, 2 months after that 11-year January 1st, 2014 limit, about 2 months later is when he got $3.5 million from the Russian oligarch. You've probably put that together. You've probably heard recently where Tim Cotton and Ben Shapiro have been talking about how now that he has that pardon done, now that he's been pardoned, he no longer has the Fifth Amendment to protect him if he were to testify before Congress. So they can pull him in before Congress and ask him whatever they want, and he has to answer. He can't protect himself by pleading the fifth because he has immunity. He doesn't have to worry about protecting himself. It's about protecting all these other people. The thing I don't think anybody's touched on yet is, think about this. You saw Biden with a MAGA hat. You saw Jill Biden wearing red to go vote. You saw, you know how the Democrats have treated him. I even saw this clip of Biden when he was like in his 30s, like first getting into politics, and he was talking about the elites who, have all of the money, and you have to prostitute yourself out to them in order to get ahead. And he was saying that he's willing and he's ready and waiting to prostitute himself to them, but they said come back when you're 40. And you can only assume that when he turned 40, he went back and then had this stellar career funded by all of these business people who had these agendas and whatnot and so forth. And then as time went on, he was able to protect his son. But at the same time, he saw his son go down this really, really dark path, this really problematic path that maybe it was caused by the life that Joe Biden had to live, maybe was caused by him not being able to be there. But, anyways, all this to say, it could have made him hate the very people who set him up for success in his life, because he looked at his son and he saw the damage that it has done to his son, and he could probably feel some guilt with that. So of course he's going to pardon his son. And but maybe in that he also knew that by pardoning his son for these crimes that are 10, 11 years old, by pardoning his son, he could also bring into the light some other people who would not be accessible otherwise. So now that Hunter Biden is pardoned, like, we could unveil all of the darkness that has happened and all of the corruption and so much. And I kind of think that Biden knows that, even though he's not all there. I think he might be there enough to have the last laugh.